I got a perfect attendance award in 3rd grade. They handed me a little certificate and everyone clapped, but I remember looking around and realizing something sad. I had perfect attendance because school was the only place I felt safe. When people talk about childhood memories, they usually mention birthday parties, family vacations, maybe a favorite toy. Mine? It's a little piece of paper. A perfect attendance certificate from the 3rd grade, with my name written in blocky gold letters. I remember standing on stage at the school assembly, my teacher beaming, the principal giving me a high five. I smiled. I said thank you. But even then, I knew something they didn't. That award wasn't about discipline or dedication. It was about survival. School was warm, predictable, structured. I could count on it starting at 8 a.m. and ending at 3. I could count on lunch and a smiling librarian, and Mrs. Kelly who always called me honey. I couldn't count on that at home. At home, mornings started with silence or shouting. Sometimes my mom was still asleep when I left, even though she was supposed to be up making breakfast. Other times she was slamming cabinets, yelling at someone who wasn't there, chain smoking in the kitchen while I poured cereal for myself and my little brother. My dad was already long gone by then, disappeared one year and became a ghost in our house, only brought up when bills were due or something broke. But school? School had routines. It had crayons and worksheets and a line leader. It had cafeteria spaghetti and teachers who noticed when you were quiet and asked if you were okay. It was my one place of peace, and I clung to it like a lifeline. I never missed a day. Not when I had a fever, not when I had a black eye from bumping into the door, not when we had no hot water and I came to school with greasy hair and a hoodie I never took off. I remember a morning when my mom didn't wake up at all. I left a note, took the bus by myself, sat in class pretending everything was fine while my stomach growled and my hands shook. But I was there, always there. I was the quiet kid, the held, full kid, the one who offered to clean the whiteboard and stack the chairs. I got my homework done during recess so I could stay in the warm classroom. When I got that certificate, everyone clapped like it was an achievement. And I guess it was, just not the kind they thought. I kept that paper for years, tucked it into the back of a photo album with a picture of me holding it, smiling like I'd won something big. I didn't win anything. I just made it through. That's what that certificate meant. I showed up, even when no one showed up for me, even when I wanted to disappear. Now, as an adult, I sometimes wonder how many other kids smiled like that while holding on to something broken inside. I look at my own kids now and make sure they know they never have to earn their safety, that their home is their haven, not their escape, and that a certificate isn't proof of value. Showing up is, even if no one claps for you, even if no one sees why it matters. That's the bittersweet part. I was so proud of myself, and I still am, but no 8-year-old should ever have to be that strong, that invisible, that perfect, just to feel safe,